I'll be going through all the process from the beginning down to when you get your passport, what you need to be careful about, what you need to take note of, and how to go about it seamlessly without you engaging an agent. Yeah, I'm an advocate of stop using agents to do things you can actually do on your own and at least minimize expenses. Yes. So welcome to my channel. So let's get into the gist of today. Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. And if this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, please give it a thumbs up, drop your comments, and let us know how you feel. Let us know your own experience, if you've had any experience in this passport renewal or the passport issuing journey. Guys, are you a Nigerian? By now you should know that everyone should have an international passport ready. Yes. You don't need to wait until you need it urgently, because the process now is tiring, it is exhausting. So I want to share with you my own experience and few others' experience on this passport renewal journey. And so I didn't do any of this getting information about how to go about my reissue online. If I had done that, maybe I wouldn't have spent that much in trying to enable an officer at the immigration office to go through the process for me, when I can actually go through the process myself. It's so depressing. Okay guys, now the amount for the international passport varies based on the number of pages and years you want to apply for. If you know you'll be out of the country for a longer time, it's advisable you go for the one with more pages, because you cannot tell when next trying to get another passport, because the process now, guys, the process now is hell. So what you need basically before you can apply for your international passport, we call it the e-passport, the ECOWAS passport here in Nigeria. Before you can apply for it, you need a valid NiN slip. That is the National Identity Number slip. You understand? So you need a valid one. We know we have issues with people having to print theirs and the number is not reflecting on the system with their details and all that. So you need to verify you have yours done the right channel, the right way, to avoid you paying extra money to go do some changes and all that. Also note, ensure your NiN slip details tallies with your BVN details, so that you don't have any issues having the NiN slip. Now you have printed your international passport and you're going back again to go and rectify for BVN. You need to, so if you're going back to rectify because of your BVN issue, it means you have to go through the process again for NiN slip. At the end of the day, it is going to affect what you have on your international passport. So guys, you need to be careful. You need to ensure you have tidied up any loose ends on the NiN slips before you can proceed into booking for your international passport. That's the e-passport. You need your NiN slip, a photo-sized passport. You're going to be submitting that. Just have enough copies with you. You're going to be leaving the link in the description box for everyone to be able to access and do this process by themselves. Fill in your details. Please be careful while filling in your details, because when you are done with the processing and you want to come to make any change, maybe you have an error on it, before you even submit, go through the form again to be sure your details are correct. If you have any issues with anything and you want to change or you want to corrections on your e-passport, you'll be paying more than the amount you actually paid for applying for an e-passport. So guys, take your address, where you are applying from, where you want to do your capturing. That is where you're going to be selecting the office. If you are in Lagos, you have 3 centers. You have one at Alausa, you have one at Festac, and you have another one at Ikoyi. So you pick the one that is proxy to you, closest to you, if you know you won't be around the region, maybe you're going to be in Abuja, as at when you want to get the passport done, you can key in the office in Abuja and the location that is preferable to you. Select the pages of passports you need and the years you want to keep. So we have 3 major passport types you're going to be printing or you're going to be issued with. You select if you want the one for 5 years, 5 years passport with the 32 booklets, the leaflets inside. That's the 32 pages. Cost 25,000 naira. I paid 45,000 for that. I'm so pissed. And that is why I'm here, to give you the heads up, so that you don't need to go through the agents, you don't need to go through anybody to do this process yourself. You can actually do it yourself. Now, you have the 62 pages passport. You have for 5 years, that's for 35,000 naira, and the one for 10 years, that's the 64 pages. For 10 years, you have at the rate of 70,000 naira, and you make payments online. Even with the charges online, about 300 naira charges is going to be added to your payment. Do your payments online. Save up your application number and your reference number that will be popping up during your application. Now, guys, this cost is actually the same for reissuing. You want to renew your passport, or you want to apply for a new passport. This process is the same, and it costs the same amount. Print out your payment slip, a guarantor's form, application form also. That's the application form in a page or two. You print it out. You also print out the payment slip. You move to the section where you have make appointment or book an appointment. You book appointments. Most of the dates you'll be seeing, there will be 21 days after your period of applying. And so you pick a date and you show up on this date. Guys, I always encourage you, try and go there early so they can be attended to early enough and get done with the process early enough. The booking you are making is for you to go for your capturing or recapturing, hence you are renewing your passport. Now, take these documents, make photocopies as much as you can, 2 to 3 copies. If you are going to be renewing your passport, guys, photocopy the page, your data page on your previous passport. Advice, you might go that same day or the next day, take your documents to the immigration office so that you'll be assisted with arranging your files, your documents in a file. They might charge you for the file, you know the way it is, but arrange your documents in the file and you are submitting those documents. You're going to be leaving those documents there with them. Take your original copies with you, but you are leaving the photocopy of your passport, your NiN Slip with them at the immigration office. Then your booking date will actually be you have your booking date already with you, or you can be assisted if you have not booked online. You can be assisted with booking your appointment date. Can you see this? No during your capturing. You'll be told to use either a pin drop earring, or you just take it off. Like, it does not really take anything off from you. So take it off if you know you are going for the capturing. If you have your hair packed, like flowing and all that, you need to pack it up. If you're a guy with dreads, you need to find a way to, level it down so that you have your real face being captured during your capturing, during your interview. So on your appointment date, ensure you are there early. After your capturing, a slip will be printed and given to you before you leave the capturing room. So that slip has your pickup date, the date your passport will be ready for pickup, and your details, all your details. I always encourage, make copies of that too, because you will be needing it. Okay, guys, on my printout on my slip after my capturing, I had a date about 2 weeks after my capturing to be my pickup date. But guys, trust now. Alas, I was there to pick up, but passport not ready. And I'm like, yeah, I had to submit that printout from the appointment day. There was a printout given to us, so I submitted that, and thank God I had copies of it on my phone. I was able to print out more copies later. You come for collection, you submit, there's a box being like, okay, that's for people going to Alausa to do their whole process. They used to keep a box outside, so you drop the slip in the box, officers will come, pick up the slips and take them in to go and check if your passport has actually been printed. The same issue with booklets for the past 5 years. You see why I said you should start the process early, so that you don't have to lose out on any opportunities or any applications or any travel plans you have, because you'll be needing the passport wherever you want to go. That's like your ID card, your identity, anywhere you want to go, so long as you are a Nigerian. And so, guys, I had issues with no booklets yet. You have to wait, you have to come back, you have to keep checking. And I spoke to the officer in charge of my own process, because I paid him, yeah. So I discovered I'm still going through the whole hassle myself. So what was the essence of actually paying that much for a process that I could actually do myself and still go through the stress myself? And so he said I have to pay for fast track like, guys, collect another fee again from me for the same process again. No, I left that and I'm like, no, I'm not going to make any other payment again. I'll wait and get my passport out. No more ripping me off monies. Guys, the country is already hard now. Why will I be paying again for what? So I had to wait. That was March 8th, 2022. I was supposed to pick up my booklets, then my passport then, but it was not ready. So I had to wait till I think I waited for like 3 weeks. Yeah, I waited to the end of March. I tried again. This time around, I gave him the slip, which it was like, no, it is not ready. I told you, pay for this, pay for that. But guys, forget it. I did not make any payments to him again because this is beyond. Why would I make any other payments again? Why? And so I came back again. In fact, I gave another 3 weeks thereabout gap again, going back at the end of April. Guys, at the end of April, I went straight to the office. I dropped the photocopy slip from my capturing. I dropped it and waited on the waiting list as usual. You know, if you want it fast, if you want to be able to pick it up and go immediately, you know the way they do it again. So now I said, no, I'm going to wait. I chill with the big boys and the big girls waiting for theirs. So I had fun waiting. I had to wait. On waiting, yeah, when it was my turn, I discovered that my booklet, in fact, my passport has actually been issued since the beginning of April. Like, guys, April 5th. My passport was ready on the 5th of April, and he did not call my attention to it because I refused to pay for fast track again. All right, guys, so here I am with my passport. So guys, when you are going for your capturing, if you are going for your reissuing of your passport, it's expected of you to take the old copy. So I took the old copy of my international passport. There's going to be a stamp on it to cancel the previous passport. So after that, ensure you pick up your old passport. It is yours, so pick it up, don't leave it. It was done. I discovered my passport has been ready since the 6th of April. It didn't update me simply because I was not going to be paying the extra fee. On this new passport, there is a chip that is embedded inside of it. On this edge, there is a chip. On this new passport, there is a chip embedded on this side. So guys, you need to be careful when handling the new international passport. Most times you don't put your phone close to it because of the chip in it. You know, radioactive waves and all that. It can deactivate the strength of your SIM card, or your device can actually deactivate the passport. And so when it is deactivated, when you're about traveling, that's why you have some people having issues at the airport and all that. When you're about traveling and it is being scanned and checked, it's not bringing out authentication to show that you are the real owner of the passport, or that the passport was not altered. And it means you have to go back again to go through this process again, having to wait for 2-3 months again for the passport. Please guys, as much as possible, keep it safe, keep it away from any device so that you don't have any issues with the deactivation of the chip in it. So guys, my passport is ready and that is left. I would always encourage everyone, every Nigerian, to get their international passport. So as an average Nigerian, please, these are basic things you can actually do with your phone. Do your fill the form on your phone, make payments from your phone, and you can just go to a business center to do your printout. Do your photocopies, especially the form, just do 2 copies, make copies of your old passport. Do the process yourself. Sometimes you'll be at a crossroad where you must be compelled to pay for some of these services to fast track. That is for people that have something pending already. And so to avoid all these payments that are not needed, please guys, start your process for your international passport on time. Start the process on time. You might be needing it in 2023. I would advise, as much as possible, do your process now, because I keep hearing booklet issues, booklet, no booklet, and they are asking people to make payments. Officials are asking people, if you want to be considered a priority when booklet is available, you have to pay some kind of certain amount. But guys, that is the country we find ourselves in. I know it happens in other places around the world, but this should not be the way to go. This should not be the way to go. Every average person should be able to get access and have seamless transactions, doing things like this, processing things like this, it should not be a struggle. No. So guys, let me know your experience at the immigration office or through your process to having your international passport made. Like, guys, value this. After me, this is my next valuable. Yes. And so my passport to the world. As much as possible, get your international passport ready at any time. You might have an opportunity somewhere to get a job abroad, or you are going to be sponsored on a trip from your office place or your workplace, or even you having the funds to be able to travel the world and go on vacations. So you need the international passport country you are going to. So long as you're stepping outside of this country, Nigeria, you need to present this passport before anything can be done, before you can make any moves going out. So guys, let me know in the comment section. I hope this was informative enough, and I want to see so many of you say, yes, I watched these videos and I'm able to do this process myself, and this is what I encountered, and I have my passport at the moment. Or okay, I'm actually waiting for confirmation. I'm waiting for to pick up my passport and all of that. So guys, see how long it can actually take for someone renewing her passport. Now imagine if you're actually a fresh applicant. So try as much as possible, if you're having your studies here for next year, if you are going for anything, or you are planning on a vacation maybe in December, start the process for your international passport now. Okay, so guys, thank you for staying with us till the end. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos to as many people as possible to help them get through this process seamlessly. And so guys, thank you for watching. Just give this video a thumbs up, and see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.